And we are live, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the CPAD AMA session. My name is Adrian, and I will be the host today, the main host. So we're doing this in the company with Victor and Daria today. Today is the 31st of May, and we're talking with the Ampere Network team members. They will introduce themselves in a minute. So CPAD will be hosting the Ampere Network token sale later this week. So we are talking with the guys, we're asking them questions. And you guys feel free to also be active in the chat, ask your questions, because they will also be asked to the guys. I will read them at the end of the stream. So at first we're talking with the guys, and then we are hopping into your questions. So welcome, Victor, welcome, Daria. Introduce yourselves, please. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Hi, I'm Victor. I'm currently based in London, between London and Riga. We're launching the Ampere. I'm the founder and the CEO of the company. So the company that we are going to talk about. So yeah, it's me. Daria, to you.
Hi there, my name is Daria Nevskia. I'm the head of social media department in Ampere. I'm based in Warsaw, but I'm Ukrainian. I have quite a big experience in marketing, handling quite different projects of different size and different scale. And yeah, I'm very excited to be here and tell you guys more about Ampere.
Awesome. Like, not to walk far away from here, tell us, guys, what you're doing on a day-to-day basis in Ampere. So what are your responsibilities, how your daily routine looks like? So what's your role in the Ampere? We can start with Daria or Victor.
Yeah, I said my role is the founder and the CEO of the company. We have 4 co-founders and a pretty much big team of existing 24 people, including me. So we're all working on that huge project, huge and amazing project, I would say. Daria, can you tell about your role?
Sure. Yeah, so as a head of social media department, as the name implies, something what I do is social media. So I'm basically the one who lays out the whole social media strategy for Ampere, and that includes organic and paid social media strategy. So we do me and my team, we do organic content. We create content for Ampere. We also prepare paid advertisement. We work with different influencers. We build the community, which is, I think, the most important thing. Yes, so yeah, it includes pretty much a myriad of different things. But social media, that's something what I handle.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you for your wide introduction, because it's very important for people who listen to understand who they're listening to and to understand how big the words that may be said on this AMA session are, and how good they can be understood. So if we're talking about the project, so what is Ampere Network? Tell us what the project is about. Do us a pitch.
A pitch. Sure. So Ampere is a neobank that unites fiat and crypto. It can be treated as a financial services that allows to execute both traditional banking operations and operations with crypto. When it comes to traditional banking operations, it can be making payments, accepting payments by card, by transfers, via SWIFT, via SEPA, the range of all the traditional banking services. When it comes to crypto, it's mainly accepting payments and actually being able to buy with crypto different goods and accepting payments for various services, as well as buying and selling services, buying and selling crypto, holding it and earning high APY on its basis.
Okay, and how is your platform integrated with crypto? So does it have something else besides trading crypto and moving it from fiat to crypto and vice versa? Do you have, I'm asking about the token that you're going to launch. So tell us how it's integrated inside the Ampere network.
So the question is in regard to the token or the integration. I'll say about the integration a bit. Basically, our complex system is integrated currently on the BitGo, but we're already in the process of integration with Fireblocks now. So the full liquidity we get from Kraken, which is our partner, and our token will be launched on the Binance Smart Chain. So this is our crypto integration, basically. About the token, Daria will know the best how to tell you about it.
Yeah. Well, if we dive into, like, let's say, more detailed description of the token itself, it's not a secret that Ampere token is basically a cornerstone of the whole Ampere ecosystem. That would basically makes the product, prosperous, and that's something what is the main thing that the product is actually based on. So the benefits and rewards of Ampere actually largely depend on the amount of Ampere tokens a user holds. There are 5 tiers as well in the project, and basically the higher the tier, the greater are the benefits, and that whole system guarantees stability of Ampere and increases the token's value. Users can actually also benefit quite a lot from what Ampere token offers them. For example, once they apply for, well, if they want to get cash back, they can get it in Ampere token. They can actually also get very high annual percentage yield on both, fiat and crypto holdings that they have, and it will be paid in Ampere token as well. They're gonna get lower rates for Ampere loans if they apply for some, and they will be, they'll have no trouble to withdraw some, money that they might want to withdraw if they hold Ampere token as well. There are more benefits, but I can talk about them for ages, but I think I've named, the most important ones.
So like the idea is you are giving the tokens to your customers, to your users, as a reward for something, like as a cashback or something else, and you motivate them to hold these tokens to get some additional benefits while using your platform.
Yeah, exactly. And, basically what it boils down to is that the longer you hold the Ampere token, the greater its value will be, so it really pays off to actually collect the Ampere token and use it for the longer run.
Okay, got you. Let's talk a little bit about the ecosystem itself and the profitability of it for you. So how is Ampere profitable for the founders? Like, what's your revenue sources?
Right. I'll probably take this one. In Ampere, we are like most of the new neobanks, trying to keep everything in a very, very, very low rates for our customers, for the users. But a part of that, we still have 3 main revenue streams. So, of course, one of the revenue stream is the main one. It's all our proper fiat banking part. All the transfers between different accounts, accepting payments, conversion between euro to dollar or dollar to yen, etc. Other part is the crypto revenue shares, basically for purchasing crypto, transferring crypto, accepting crypto, all that. We do get some small rates on top of everything, like all other. But just to give you a small example, if you compare us to other platforms, it's changing off-ramp and on-ramp from fiat to crypto and crypto to fiat, we will charge around 0.3 to 0.4%. Compared to other platforms that they charge between 2 to 4%. So we are pretty much 10 times cheaper than them. So basically, this is our revenue shares, and as well as a merchant accounts, we provide a full merchant for the businesses, the full ability to accept Visa, MasterCard, and cryptocurrency payments for the services, for the goods, for whatever they provide. So yeah, this is basically
So your main revenue sources are in inter-exchanging different currencies and cryptocurrencies. So you are working basically like a centralized exchange at some point, like Forex, where you are providing people liquidity and ability to hop from one asset to another, and that's the profit. But also, how do you make money on the AMPR token? Does it have any mechanisms that allows you also to get some maybe percentages on the transfers or exchanges or something like that?
Yeah, the AMPR token is really integrated into our ecosystem. So starting with providing with all the cashback system. For example, we provide huge cashback system to our customer within his buying in Nike or booking hotel through booking.com or any other place in his during his sessions from Google Chrome. We will always provide him with some good cashback between 3 to 7 to 8%. All this cashback we will provide in AMPR token. As well as most of the other rewards. For example, he can gain a very good APY rewards for his coins that he holds. I will always provide to have a bit more, but in our APR token. We are currently not making any money for ourselves from this token. The token is the community, is the company, it's our treasury, so it's just to build and grow. We hopefully to reach about X10, X20, X35 within the next one or the first 2 years. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm sharing the screen right now for the guys to have some visuals, not to just see our faces. So there will be the Ampere Network website on the screen right now. And I've seen a very interesting question in the chat that I would love to ask you right now. So what you told sounds very interesting and very complicated at some points. So how AMPR team is experienced in finance, and like what's the overall work experience and understanding of the market from your team? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Would you like me to take this question, or would you like to answer it yourself, Victor?
Yeah, I can easily answer that one. For the last 16 years, we're running for a virtual studio, so over 30 people in the team with a very well knowledge on how to establish and create very successful and big projects. We've done already a few really well-known products in the markets and keeping running more and more. From the financial side, we hired and bring to our team the topest people we could find in that sphere with a minimum of 15, 17 years experience in the financial sphere, investing side and holding and all the financial. We have the best ML officers in the team and the best financial team at the moment for such a product. So we're not stopping there. At some point, we will reach about 50 to 100 people working in our team for the Ampere.
Yeah, I also wanted to ask that, well, in our community, a lot of people say that, it's a very ambitious project, right? And at the first glance, it might seem that we are a little bit understaffed, for such a project, but that's just a temporary thing. We are expanding, we are hiring more people, and we are working really hard. So yeah, even though at the first glance it looks like a very complicated project, and it is indeed. I'm not saying it's not. We have all the capacities, to bring it to life, and we have the best people in the market to make it true.
Yeah, that
also very important to say is just that not all the team is currently on the website. The full team consists of around 30 people today, so it's pretty much a big team to have worked on that. And we're already working for the last 11 months on this project, so it's already to the running soon.
Yeah, I wanted to say that it's great. When I was doing the review about the Ampere Network, I mentioned that it was awesome to see that every team member in here that's mentioned on the website at least has its own LinkedIn profile with his experience filled out, with his connection, so people can see the professionalism of the team and people can see the experience, and that's what I would love to give you the credit for. The next question from me will be, what are your plans for the Ampere for the summer, for the end of the year, so like for the next 3 to 6 months? What are you planning to do?
Well, ambitious, to say the least. Yeah. So yeah, I can talk about our plans for a very long time because there are so many plans, there are so many new features that we want to implement. You can read more, on the website. Now I'm gonna just, bring up just a few main points. So now we are working on actually releasing Ampere in Europe, and it's most likely will happen in July. In August, we plan to add multi-currency loans. In September, we plan to implement Ampere credit cards and loans. In October, we plan to introduce Ampere token. And in December, we will launch Ampere on 2 exchange platforms. And as I mentioned, a lot of small things would go along the way, a lot of marketing plans as well. We want to focus on growing our community. Of course, because that's one of the most important things to do from marketing perspective. Yeah, so that's just a quick overview of our, many plans that we have for the next half year.
Okay, that's fantastic. And why did you choose to work with the CPAD in the launch? So what was your trigger? How did you analyze your partners, who you're choosing to work with? How were you choosing the launchpad itself?
Well, you guys are pretty reliable and trustworthy, and yeah, that's very important. Yes, that's something that we liked about you guys. Next thing is that something that we realized is that you work with quite innovative and fresh, interesting projects, and and Ampere is the one as well. There isn't any substitute which is 100% similar to Ampere in the market yet. So yeah, I would say innovation, trustworthiness, and reliability. Yeah, these are the most important things.
Okay, thank you. That's awesome to hear from you. And for me, it's very kind words, because I was reading also the questions from the chat, and the guys were asking there are many projects that rug pulled and did an exit scam recently. So why would investor trust in your project? So it was a fantastic explanation from your side that you saw and you trusted the CPAD. And I will address now this question to you. So why the investors need to trust your project right now at this uncertain times with so many rug pulls happening on the market?
Right. I'll take this one. Basically, what happened is that for the last 11 months, I was developing this product fully financed by ourselves. At the moment, we are raising some funds for our strategic partners, which has nothing to do with the public rounds. The IDO is set up for November this year. So basically, the idea is to provide with the IDO 6 months after we launch the product. So people can see the product, people can use the product, will become one of the users and one of the customers of our bank. And then only 6 months later, participate in the IDO. So we believe that it provides enough securities for the community to understand that first, they will be in touch with the product, to understand the deal, to know what they're working with, and only that to invest.
Awesome. One more question, very interesting question from the chat is, will Ampere Network be mostly focused on the service side or on the product side? What's your priority in this case?
Right. Our priority is basically businesses. We are more into the business banking, providing them with the full infrastructure for their online, for their marketplaces, for the aggregators, e-commerce. So providing them with the ability to accept payments in all method of tools and cryptocurrency.
And do you
we basically want to, if I may add quickly, we want to introduce, crypto to masses, so that business owners who haven't previously heard of, crypto, they've heard, but they didn't know what to do with it. They were not aware of benefits of it, could actually use crypto for their, daily transactions, could manage their finances in both fiat and crypto, and could earn some, income. which is always nice.
Okay, and will you be using any mechanisms of raising the token price? Maybe it will be the buyback, or it will be the coin burn, something like that. Are you planning to do that? And are you planning to impact the token price and maybe like benefit and bring more benefit to your holders in this way?
Right. Yeah, that's actually a very good question. The mechanism will work that way. So basically, all the rewards that we are paying out, we're not paying them from our treasury or from the tokens we hold. We always buy these tokens from the market and then provide them to the customer or partner whenever need to get the reward. On top of that, we always buy 10% of the tokens from the reward and burn them. So that means that every reward will take 10% decrease in the token amount.
Okay, great. That's awesome to hear. Another question from the chat. So who do you consider your competitors and how are you dealing with them?
I wouldn't say that we have any competitors in the market because our business model is more to go to a proper fiat traditional businesses. Other companies that launching similar products to what we do are targeting private accounts or mainly crypto businesses, which is not really our target at all.
So you like at the moment you have blue ocean of customers, and there's no one who is competing with you on this ground.
As I said, there are a few that launching very similar products, but our business model is completely different. So each one of us will target completely different type of customers and users, and of course provide a different service.
Ampere will also like unite, different features that various like big projects have. For example, crypto exchange, right? So you will be able to exchange crypto, right? But like we wouldn't consider Binance our, direct competitor, even though we will use some of the features of it, right? Or like something what I have previously mentioned, right? That users will be able to make transactions easily, right? And efficiently. And then something what Revolut offers, right? But once again, Revolut doesn't offer such easiness and effectiveness of managing crypto as Ampere does. So there are different elements, like in different big projects, but Ampere has it all. It's like all in one, financial solution, financial service.
Thank you. And there's a question from the Flying Dutchman. I love reading usernames of people who are asking the question. That's another part of the art. So Flying Dutchman says that the individual insurance caught his attention and he would love to hear more about that. What can you tell about providing insurance to your customers?
Like most of the main wallets or exchanges in the market, we also do work with the coin cover, which basically insure us up to, I think, $180 million into the insurance. So pretty much covered as most of them.
Gotcha. Another question is, how are you going to solve the IBAN, SWIFT, and other payment systems fees and like lock them with just a single locked fee on Ampere network? So different systems have different percentages they take from the payment and different fees for the transactions. How are you unifying that?
I didn't really get the question, but I'll try to answer that still. As a financial institution, we are fully licensed and fully regulated, so we can provide the full IBAN number for our customers, following by SWIFT or SEPA transfers, direct debit cards, and etc. with all aspect and the full package of the bank service providing. How we integrate it to crypto, if that was the question. So basically from one side, we integrated the full banking software with the BitGo crypto infrastructure. And then there is two softwares that working behind the mechanism, taking from one side, passing to another side, and etc. It is also important, very important to say that our mechanism works that way, that fiat to crypto and crypto to fiat, not only the cheapest rates in the market, but it's all happening instant within seconds, which is also not something that many other services can provide today.
You said that you are big like on regulations and the legal stuff. So what will be the first regions to experience Ampere Network, and what are your plans on globalizations? Like who you see the most important regions in the world for you, like with the biggest customer number? What's your plans on that?
Right. It's probably not about what we consider to the most important regions, but what we consider as the regions that we know, we operate, and we're familiar with. Our target markets at the moment is United Kingdom, it's Europe, and Canada. Those are the regions that we are working with for the last 15, 16 years. We know the markets well, and this is the targeting area that we start to operate with. After a year of operational, we will probably consider to open new regions. Currently on the list, maybe Brazil, maybe Middle East. So at the moment, we are not sure. So we're only sure in United Kingdom, Europe, and Canada for now.
Okay, so that's the first tier countries. I see.
Yeah, correct.
I see the question to me, I guess, like how can both parties, CPAD, Launchpad, and Ampere Network work together? Any established agreement? Yes, the CPAD will be hosting the token sale for the Ampere Network later, and you can subscribe to the, first of all, of course, guys, I don't like reminding you, but you need to subscribe to this channel. You need to put the bell button, because that's the way how you will not miss the new upcoming AMA sessions that are coming on this channel, and subscribe onto the CPAD Telegram channel, because we are posting all of the announcements in there. You can be notified wherever the sale starts, because the CPAD, as you see, we're doing a lot of research and we're doing a lot of picking of the project that we're willing to partnering with, that we're willing to work together with, and we're doing AMA sessions, the like face-to-face sit downs and talking in the live stream for you guys to see transparently what's happening, what the project is. We're showing you the project's founders, co-founders, team members, and I personally think that that's very important to see and to hear before you are making any decisions on whether to invest or not. So right now we do have an agreement with Ampere Network, and we're hosting the sale with these guys. It will be later this week. Please subscribe into the Telegram channel not to miss it, because we'll remind you like 100% a day before, an hour before, a minute before that happens. So let me read. There's a lot of questions in the chat. Let me pick. What the biggest milestone your project has? What is the plan for the future? We talked about your plan, but what's the biggest milestone that you already achieved? Like what are you proud for in Ampere Network? Share with us.
Right. What we are proud of, probably on the fact that we are not talking with you about some kind of idea that, as I said, we already, after 11 months of developing, we already have all the necessary integrations with everybody. So basically, we already have the product ready to launch. We are currently in the middle of running some tests and passing that to audit firms. There's going to be 2 audit firms to check our product, and beginning on mid of July, we are ready to go. So this is probably our biggest milestone, that we've done all this work by ourselves for the last almost 12 months, and we are there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. One more very interesting question is, we talked with you about the financial experience, but we didn't talk with you about the technology part and the security part. So how Ampere will be providing the best security for its customers, especially when we're talking about the crypto, where crypto assets are managed like mathematically. So you need to store, if you're doing like custodial wallet, so you need to store the seed phrases. Like, how are you going to provide the security for the Ampere network users?
Yeah, of course. As any other crypto wallet, we'll have 3 keys, which one of them will be held by BitGo or Fireblocks. The second one will be held by CoinCover, which provide insurance. And the third one will be held by our system. Basically, without having all the keys, there is impossible to do anything with the wallet. So in order to get to the funds for hackers to do that, they need to hack BitGo, they need to hack CoinCover, and they need to hack us. So so it's pretty much all very, very secure at the moment. As I said, we checked and we analyzed the market as the main players do. We actually discussed with all the companies, and currently we think that we provide the highest security possible at the market.
That's thank you for the response, because that is very important for crypto users lately, with all these hacks happening that you just said. Another question is, can you show us a portrait of a perfect or like a normal client of Ampere Network? Like, how does this business or business owner look like?
Right, our basically target is small to medium businesses. We are currently won't work with big corporations, but small, medium, proper fiat traditional business. This is how our customer look like. We are talking more about businessmen that would like to concentrate about what they do rather than start to think about how they can buy some cryptocurrency, how they can stake it, how they can benefit from a high APY like everybody else does. But we would like to let them concentrate about their business, about their customers, about what they do, and help them with the cryptocurrency part. So we will take all the hassle on ourselves, basically provide them with a full and easy infrastructure for them to buy the crypto, to receive payments in crypto. They will not need to stake or to freeze the funds. As long as they hold the funds on crypto, they will already gain highest APYs on the market. So basically, yeah, this is our customers, small, medium, traditional businesses. Mainly, we will target marketplaces and e-commerce.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you very much for the response. We are done with the questions from the chat. So this time, very interesting questions, in my opinion. I enjoyed asking them and listening to your responses. Once again, I would love to remind you guys that we're hosting the Sale with Ampere Network. This Thursday, it will be the 2nd of June. 100,000 tokens will be sold. So please do your own research. As we always say, please use all the info and all the data that we're providing to you. Use these AMA sessions to understand better the founders, to understand better the project, but always read the white paper, read the tokenomics, read the roadmap, and understand whether you like or you don't like to invest. Always do your own research. We're not giving financial advice in here, but we are picking the projects ourselves in order to deliver the best investing opportunities to the CPAD members and to the CPAD community. So Daria, Victor, do you have something to say to the users who are watching us right now? Because we had at the peak 4.4 thousand people watching. A lot of people were listening and a lot of people were asking questions. Thank you everyone once again for your interesting questions. And now guys, would you like to say something at the end?
I would like to say thank you for hosting this MS session. You know, there will be many more, I hope, in the near future. So thank you very much for asking us your interesting questions. Don't forget to join our community on Telegram and follow us on our social media, particularly on our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, because we share lots of updates. And something what we do every month, we actually do a post, like one big post where we actually say that what we've achieved, you know, over the months. And tomorrow you will be able to read what we've done, you know, in May. So it's actually very interesting to actually, you know, stay updated and yeah, to see what's going on in the project. So thanks a lot, and hope to see you all soon again.
Yeah, and I would like
yes,
to
and thank you guys once again for coming, for giving this very, very interesting responses yet to all the questions from the people. I always like enjoy these talkings because you get to know each other better. You are talking with the founders and I'm talking with the founders of different projects, and you guys, you're having a you're having a great vibe. I really enjoyed doing an AMA with you, and thank you for coming. People, don't forget that we're hosting Ampere Network sales. So subscribe to this channel, subscribe to our Telegram, and stay in touch with us. Bye-bye to everyone.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.